Hey guys, welcome back. We made it through the holiday season. I'm hoping that you guys had a wonderful holiday season. I'm still stuck with whatever flu I've got. It's going on like 3 weeks now. We're getting better. We just have a little bit of chest congestion and a cough that just does not want to go away. So, excuse me for maybe coughing in the video. I don't mean it, but if I wait until it ends, it might not be for a month or so. I've heard it lasts a long time. So I came in here today because I have these wonderful Jasper beads. And my biggest issue is I don't have pendants for half of the stuff that I got. So in this set of Jasper, obviously you've got some lavenders, you got some purples, some olive greens, some dark greens, and a little bit of tans and browns. So I didn't match it up perfectly, but this is just a test to see if it's giving me what I want it to give me. So what I did was I did a bunch of logs. So I have a translucent. This is an olive green. Actually, this is a homemade olive green. Don't ask me what colors I used because this was translucent with some alcohol ink because I was working on a jade pendant, which I'll probably have a video for later this week. So I had some left over that looked perfect for what I wanted. Then I have some dark green, which is just regular green and black added. And I have some straight sienna. And over here I have translucent. This was a purple, Premo purple that I added white to it to give me a lavender. This is mauve, added a little bit of purple to give me more of a purple look instead of a red look. And I have some ecru. So what we're going to do is we're just going to roll all these up. And then we're just going to kind of fold them. I'm going to grab a sip of tea really quick. So hold on a second. Oh, I love tea. I'll be right back. Okay. So that's been my life. My Etsy store is still shut down. For any of you that have been looking for rollers or cutters, I'm sorry I took a little bit of a break. I will open up after the 1st. I just needed time to recharge. I have been going straight for 3 years. And even when I go on vacation, I leave my store open and I just kind of increase the shipping times. But this time I actually went in a vacation mode, which most of you that know me know that that's not something I normally do. But it felt wonderful. I needed to do that. And so now I can just have a couple of days to hopefully recover from this. We spent 3 days in San Diego for the holiday. So that was really fun, visiting family and stuff like that. And I was actually feeling really good. But it was the day that we left, we kind of like relapsed. I think it's just, you know, the holidays. It happens. So what I'm doing is I'm just rolling each one of these up. And just kind of pushing them together. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but... And on this, when you go for a marbling effect, you don't want to keep folding it and doing what I'm doing now too much, because then you'll blend all the colors. And you'll have one blob of whatever color it decides to turn into. So basically, you just kind of want some striations in there. Okay, so we're probably going to do one more here. Okay. And pushing them all up like this will help with your striations. And then we're going to stop right here on this one. Okay, because I don't want too much. So I hope you guys all had great holidays and memories to be made. I got all kinds of sublimation stuff in. Everybody bought me something to sublimate. I got mugs, I've got tumblers, I've got a mug press. And what else did I get? Oh, just some regular blanks and stuff like that. It's like all I need is another hobby, right? But I think it'll be kind of fun to play with it. So I haven't really played too much. I made ornaments for Christmas, and that's about all I did so far. It's kind of intimidating because it's kind of like glass. If you ruin what you sublimate, you can't reuse it. Alright, so let's do this again. Trying to make the striations really tight here. And then, yeah, just fold it, twist it, which I don't know why that's happening. This was pretty much conditioned. Started raining here today. It's about the high 30s, so no snow. It just needed to be a little colder. But I don't think we're going to see snow this year. I don't know why. Alright. This on its own is kind of cool. Okay, so again, roll it. And then squish it up. And I might do one more time. This would probably work Makumigani style as well. I might have better luck with that, just because I always seem to blend a little too much sometimes. Okay, so that's the last on this one. All right. So we're just going to roll that like that. Okay. And I don't think I want any more sienna, so I'm not going to add some sienna. But I'm going to add a little purple here. And I don't think I want that. I think I want one more thing of translucent. And then we'll see what we come up with. This place in San Diego that I really wanted to visit. It's like a, I don't know, a mom and pop bead shop. But it's up in Julian, which is up in the mountains. I think it would have been really fun to go in there and check out some beads, but I never made it. Which I guess is a good thing for my wallet. The one thing I don't need is any more beads. Although I do. I need pendants. I don't have pendants. Alright, so we're going to do this one or two more times. not sure about the browns. I don't know what, I think it's just Fancy Jasper would be the name for this. I didn't want to go all brown. I wanted something that would incorporate all those different colors. Okay. So we're just going to do this maybe twice. But I want these colors a lot tighter. One more time, and then the next time I think we're just gonna put it onto itself without folding it like this. Okay. And again, you don't want to go too much, so you blend all of them together. Now, the kind of reason you want to twist it it just makes really nice little patterns into the clay. This is a little big right here. Okay, so I think we're just going to do one more. Alright, we're just going to do one more twist and fold. Hopefully this will give all the lines kind of not going all up and down and sideways. Hopefully it's going to go up and down and sideways. So I'm going to cut this in half. I don't know where my blade went. Oh well. When you can't find it, just break it in half. Alright, so I think we're good. So now I'm going to bunch it all up one more time. Smooth it out, and that's it. So I want a thick piece. All right. Okay, so now you're just going to take your brayer. Okay, so there you got your Jasper. I'm not really happy with the purples that I used, but it may actually work with this strand. Okay, so I'll put that aside. And this one I'm just going to do the same thing and just to see what colors I can get out of this. I do like the lavender. I don't like the mauve that I used. I think it's just a little bit too red. So this has got a little more of the lavender. So on this, if you wanted just to make regular Jasper, you could use yellow, orange, some ecru, sienna. You could even use umber to give you all kinds of different browns. But with the picture Jasper, or not the picture Jasper, with the fancy Jasper, it comes in so many different colors. And I didn't just want a brown pendant. And of course, all of this is going to look a whole lot different when it goes into the oven. Or actually when it comes out, obviously. So I can't tell you, oops, I don't know what was on there, but I like this one much better, I think. Ooh, this one's got a lot of striations in it. Oh yeah, I think I like this one much better. Yeah, this one gave me a better piece. It's a little brighter. I know you can't tell by much, but it's a little brighter. Okay, so basically, you're just going to want to cut it out into a pendant. And I'm not sure what kind of a shape to use for this. I have an idea. Just a nice little teardrop. But I might have to make a teardrop because I don't think I have any teardrops. And I certainly don't want... Yeah, no, I think I want a teardrop to go with this. So let me go quickly make one and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, but before we cut this out, I wanted to show you just a normal... boy, how do I explain this? This is what I've been told that you use to make just regular Jasper, not the pink or the purple and the green that I did, but you use translucent yellow, a very light brown, and an orange. And over here you do the translucent, a light brown, sienna, and a dark brown, which I used umber. So I thought I'd try this before I cut the other one out. Not that I need this, but I wanted to show you what the recipe was for just regular Jasper. And let's see how that turns out. This one kind of broke here. And this one I am just probably going to, I don't know, do it 2 or 3 times at the most. So again, you're going to split it in half. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. This is all nice and conditioned, but it kind of wants to break up. So I've only used this color combo once a long time ago, and I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. I can't remember. I just never really see yellow and oranges in Jasper. Okay, so again, I'm going to push it up, and that helps with the striations. And that we did twice. Boy, my hands, guys, are like ice today. What's it like in your part of the country? It's one thing I've never acclimated living up here. I mean, the summers, they get hot. They can get to about 118, 120 sometimes. But the winters get down to, oh, I've seen it as low as -9. Which is crazy. Alright, so now I'm just going to squish it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to do the same with this. Okay, and I'm going to start first like this without folding it in half. And this is a small one that I did. I think it's the translucent that keeps breaking up. Okay, so again, we're gonna shove this like that. And I'll do one more by folding it in half. And then one without folding it in half. This is really pretty, actually. It's going to be interesting putting it all together, though. Now we're just twisting it. Okay. And one more time, pushing it all together. Okay, so now we got both of those together. And then we're just gonna add some of these pieces here and there. And I added a little extra on the translucent. Let me do one more, and this is not conditioned very well, but oh, look at that. These are. Okay, so we're going to leave that like that. And here we go. Let's see what all this looks like. Not sure where this recipe came from. It may be a Pinterest thing or something that I may have read. I was into marbling for a long time because I just loved how it came out. It's got some nice patterns already. Not sure about the yellow and the orange. I'm hoping after a couple more times it'll blend itself a little better. Okay, and again, just gonna squish it in there. Ooh, I don't know about the orange. This is supposed to be a recipe for Jasper, and this is probably why I only used it once. Okay, do this again. Not really worried about all these colors blending into each other. So the next one that we do, we're just going to squish it without folding it. Because again, you don't want to blend it all together. But this time I'm hoping I can just blend it a little more. Let's get rid of some of that bright orange. Okay, so now I'm trying to keep it straight as it goes up. And I think I'm going to go one more. Although this doesn't look too bad. I'm going to go one more. All right, so one more. Okay, and that's it. So yes, now we're starting to get a little more of a Jasper look, but I don't know, that orange just seems really bright. And the cutter that I made, it's a 1.5 inch, but it just seems really, really small. Now you can run this through your pasta machine if you want. I usually leave it as it is. And then you just got to figure out which color combo that you like the best. Okay. So we're going to cut out a couple of these. I'm going to stay away from that big orange drop up there. Okay, and I'm also going to use plastic wrap to give me a little more of a dome up on top. Oh, sorry about that, guys. The real test is going to be when they come out of the oven, because I know that these colors are probably going to darken up just a little bit. So all right. Oh, gosh darn it. Keep dropping all of them. Let me grab a tile and I will show you how these look. So basically you can use any colors you want. What works really good is a translucent, a white, and a turquoise blue. Sometimes even ultramarine can be added in with the turquoise. Now if I were to make it agate, then I would probably do a Makumi Gani. And that way I can drop some pieces of translucent right in the center. Okay, that one came out a little funky. Okay, and now we're going to do the same with these. I'll throw them in the oven. I think I can go a little thinner on this. See, now this way gave me a little more striations that are kind of funky instead of just straight across. And that's from the folding. So I really like that right there in the center. Even though I could have gotten 2 out of there. I like that. This one we're just going to put sideways a little bit. Oop. I don't know what I'm going to do with that big one yet. Probably leave that alone. The one disadvantage of using plastic Yeah, that one got squished. Oh, I hope that wasn't my favorite one. Nope. I'm just going to make a flat one right here. And I might as well use this stuff right here. Interesting because that is not that thin, so I don't know how it rolled back on itself. Grab a little more plastic wrap. I got a convection oven coming today, just a little one, portable. Usually I use my big oven to bake all my stuff, but now that I'm doing all this sublimation stuff, I wanted to get a dedicated oven. And I ordered one on Amazon, and it came with the box okay, but the actual oven had a big dent in it, so that upset me. So I had to return that. They sent me a replacement. I got that the other day, opened it up, and the inside's all scratched up, like right on the top. And I think somebody tried it, used it, and then cleaned it, and they scrubbed the top with like a scouring pad. So I mean, I know that wasn't a big deal, but it's like if I'm paying brand new for something, then you know, I want a brand new machine. I don't know what's wrong with it. So then she tells me that I cannot I cannot exchange it. I would have to get a refund. And I couldn't figure that out. So I looked online on Amazon and they had them available. So why she couldn't send me another one out, no idea. So I said, fine, just give me the refund, but I'm going to turn around and buy it again. And it wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow, but it's coming today. So it would be really nice if I could put these in that oven instead of having to start my big one. But I'm just happy it's coming today. Now I got to figure out a place to put it. My husband's not really happy about me getting all these new little tools because we're running out of room. So if you guys know anybody that likes to fuse glass, I am selling my big scut kiln. I mean, it's not big. It's a hot shot scut. And it's for making, you know, plates and bowls and stuff. And something that I would absolutely love to do. And I started making them when I first got it. And I don't know. It's boring when you do some of your art by yourself. Sometimes it's always fun. You know what I mean? Like, I can sit in here and try and make jewelry. But if I got a friend in here with me and we're both making jewelry, then there's conversation and stuff like that. And actually, me and a friend did go ahead and say, after the first, let's get together and just start making stuff, because it's fun. It's more fun, and then you can brainstorm together and you can bounce ideas off of each other and try things that you wouldn't try alone, you know. So I don't know, there's just something about that glass kiln that I absolutely love. And I've got all the glass. I've got a ton of molds from when I had my glass business really going. And it's a shame that I got to get rid of it. And I was thinking, you know, I'm just going to wait till the grandkids get bigger, and then maybe we can do this together. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So, I don't know. It's kind of like getting rid of one project to start another, even though everything's paid off for us. So, I'm in that little dilemma. So, I know the first of the year, a lot of my glasses going on sale. My earrings, my bracelets, my necklaces, I'm going to start listing those on Etsy. Starting this week. That is my resolution, is to start selling this stuff year-round. Instead of making all this stuff and just doing 1 or 2 shows a year. To me, that's kind of stupid because, as you can see, I can accumulate quickly. I got all these, and these are just from videos that I did with you, you know, that they need to be put in a piece of jewelry. And so it stacks up so much that I get so overwhelmed with putting them in a jewelry. That's just one. Then we got these really cool, colorful things that we did. You know, and they're all sitting there. I've got another one that needs to be sanded. And I think all that I've made. So I've got these, which I didn't sell, as you can see. I got some, I don't know where the candy came from, but chocolate, it's good. You know, I've got these, just these little earrings. I love these. I just love the colors. You know, some seashells. These are just some big necklaces that I made with one of the bead boxes. I don't know why I'm showing it to you now. This is what happens when I start talking. Then my mind goes somewhere else. So we got some of those. We just have like 3-strand bracelets. So for red and black. These I need to redo. I want to add a couple more, some more green shells to this. And then you remember these that we made, my little reefs. And of course those and my feathers. So yeah, I need to start listing these, guys. So hopefully we'll be able to start on that soon. I think our next video is going to be purse charms, because I do have a lot of polymer clay beads that are way too big to put in a necklace. So I thought we would make some purse charms today. So I'm going to put these away. I'm going to throw these in the oven. We will come back in an hour, show you how they turned out and how close they match to the actual strand that I wanted to use them with. So I'll see you in a little bit. Talk to you then. Bye. Alrighty guys, so I wanted to pull everything out of the UV lamp so I can show you what we got. So this was that second one I made, and it actually does look a little bit like Jasper. I kind of like the way it turned out. I was really wondering how it was going to turn out. I'm going to have some sanding to do. I got some resin that came over the side, but I wasn't sure how that was going to work with the yellow and orange, but it actually did blend in very nicely, and it does kind of look like Jasper. I'll have to pull out my Jasper. And then these are the other ones that I made that were supposed to go with, they're supposed to go with those beads that I showed you earlier. I love these things for resin, and I also hate them. They do what they're supposed to do, and the resin just flows off. But sometimes it flows right underneath it, you know, and it fills these holes up, and these somehow end up getting stuck on the bead. They come off real easy, but it's still a pain in the butt. So these are the Jasper, the fancy Jasper that I have. And there's 2 of these that I made. Yeah, this one really got hit with the resin, so I'm gonna have to put some alcohol on the back of that. So let's see if I can show you this without dropping it. So not quite the colors I was looking for, but I think they're going to match pretty well with that. So anyways, there you go. This is your fancy Jasper, and the other one was just regular Jasper. So I hope you like that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.